has just started to pee. Shower, do not dribble during my vlog. Eh. It is day 17. It has become apparent that my camera, for some reason, does not like this new location. The first video kind of came out very grainy and a strange colour and made my skin look like the skin of a 90-year-old, where actually I have quite nice skin. And then the second video, yesterday's video, it came out very bright and kind of lacking colour. Everything looked very pale. So by right, the sensible thing to do here would be to change filming location. But I can't do it! My problem is that I have an OCD when it comes to neatness and continuity. I will even greatly inconvenience myself for the sake of it. And I don't mean I'm kind of overly neat and tidy and clean with the flat and things like that. It's a different type of issue, and it's sometimes random, because sometimes things don't bother me and other times they really will. This is a perfect example of a situation where it does come into effect, because each week I have done my vlogs from a new location, but because I began filming here, I must do it to the end of the week, because otherwise it would go out of pattern and it would not be neat. So I literally cannot move from this spot unless for some reason the vlog requires movement. Another prime example is I have a notebook where I have been writing down kind of vlog ideas as they come in my mind, and I love stationery, so I tend to buy a new notebook for every new project. You can see here I've kind of written down an idea, and I've done that kind of from the start, just kind of ideas that come in my mind. I think I'll write that down before you forget it. And I did a load at the very start, all in one kind of sitting, and haven't necessarily talked about the subjects in the order I wrote them, and so I've not been happy with the fact it's not in order. And so today I ripped all the pages out and have rewritten them all, even though the majority of them I have already done. And another example where I will greatly inconvenience myself and it's so counterproductive is I am a geek, a nerd, whatever you want to call me, and I love building spreadsheets. I know, embarrassing. I put together a spreadsheet for my time management, kind of showing the time of the day and what I'm going to be doing during that time. I ended up, I'm always like this, but I'm so kind of a perfectionist with how big I want all the cells to be, how central I want it to be, you know, the colours scheme and all the things like that, and I can spend ages putting together a spreadsheet just because I want it to look just right, and that's maybe a little counterproductive when you're putting together a spreadsheet to manage your time. Maybe, I don't know. My final example I've just thought of actually is computer games, and this drives John mad, is that I love to start games again, even when I'm not finished. And I can do this several times before I actually start playing the game to the end. So I literally start a game, get a few levels in, and kind of I've got used to it, and there's maybe things I would have changed about the start of the game now that I know how to play it. And so I start again, nice and fresh. So say with Assassin's Creed that I've been playing, I probably started it again about 4 times before playing it to completion, and then started it again, and I'm playing it through again. Maybe some of you are similar with these issues, or you have your own issues, or maybe you're all just sitting thinking that I'm a complete freak. But I wanted to kind of confess that today, let you know some of my kind of freaky side. And I would just like to point out I'm actually a very kind of laid back and relaxed person, and if something wasn't right, I wouldn't be someone who causes a drama and freaks out. For example, if my notebook wasn't neat, you know, it would be fine. I just get pleasure from starting again and making it neat. So it's more through my choice of just liking to do it again, and I wouldn't get upset if someone told me I wasn't allowed to or something for some reason. Anyways, that's a freaky day 17 done.